I'm back. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. I don't even know if the other video I had up, the other live, I don't know if that even uploaded. I'm so irritated right now. I'll wait until somebody get on, but I'm just super irritated. I know I probably lost the people that I had on here that the conversation about to get real deep and I don't even know if I'm not trying to move it because I don't want to start messing up. I'm trying to see if I can share it though because please y'all get back on something. Oh my gosh. Having bad service sucks. Hey Angel, I'm sorry. I'm so irritated right now. Make sure y'all oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. When you have bad service, and it's not even bad. I have 3 bars and it's still not work. Like it's still being stupid. But back with, I think I remember some of the stuff that y'all was saying. The M&E, thank you. I know that's the thing that we don't even talk about it in our culture, but we don't talk about it. We don't seek professional because we don't think that we need it, and it's just this bad stigma. But I feel like when I was younger, like I didn't get that help, and then I would start like so when I went through my depression, my dark depression. Like if you would go back and look at the videos, um, I ended up seeking professional help. And when that person that the therapist I was talking to had to leave because they were going to another facility somewhere else, like I didn't feel comfortable meeting nobody else new. So that's why I stopped going. But like now, I'm at the point where I know that eventually I'm going to go back to see professional help. I think everybody, like, people that's been through anything, it's a good thing to do to see professional help. No judgment, no this or that. Like, you can really open up to somebody that you don't know. Even the people that you do know, just depends on the relationship and the bond. And I think you said something about forgiveness, M. Um, I forgave. Right, thank you, Angel. I forgave my uncle like some years ago, and it wasn't even like it's crazy because it's crazy in a sense when I think about it. When I would like have, I didn't even know what they were, but flashbacks or like thoughts of my uncle and what he did, I would pray for him, and I didn't know why I was doing it, but I would pray for him or whatever, and I got back into church, and the pastor, this is like over years time. Like I don't know how many years, but it was like spaced out when I started going back to church, and the pastor was talking about forgiveness, and like it really hit me. You know what I mean? Like it really like hit me hard. So I went home. That's when he was out because he did go to prison for what he did. So I went home. I wrote a letter and I let him know that I'm not forgiving you for you. I'm doing it for myself. And it was like a weight, kind of like it's like layers of hurt and pain. So that really helped me a lot. And then what I think really, I'm not gonna say hindered my healing is just that, like when you don't, you have to grow through stuff. Like it's not even like going through, like you have to grow through it. So now that I made my YouTube channel and I'm like healing just by like helping other people and talking to them and what they've been through, and I realized that that was just like the beginning of my healing process of forgiving him. And then it's like after I forgave him, like he was out and he's family, so he would come around. Yeah, he would come around, whatever, and like I brushed like how I felt to the side or whatever. Like I just like kept it. Like I didn't want to be around him, even though I forgave him. But I guess once I forgave him, everyone assumed that I was okay being around him. And thinking about it now, like I wasn't okay with it, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to. I don't know. Like I'm just. I don't like confrontation. I don't like being the bad guy. I don't like none of that. So I didn't say anything, and I felt like at times I would be uncomfortable. Um, Even a few times I had like little flashbacks, and I felt like if I had just did say like just because I forgave him, y'all, I don't want him to be around me. That would have been like much easier and better, but I didn't do that. So I kind of it was hard. It's like it is hard. Like it was hard. Like even when I see him, but I learned like after I realized that just because I forgave him, I don't have to be around him. I don't be around him. Like I can see him, I don't say nothing to him. I don't look his way because I don't have to. I'm not obligated to speak to someone or be around someone that has hurt me. Even though I forgave them, so I just don't. But yeah, it's hard for anyone that don't get the. I don't even prefer like if you can't like really be. I don't know, not necessarily you, but like me, like I said, I don't like confrontation. I don't like none of that. It makes me uncomfortable. And I just didn't say nothing. So now I'm just like, I don't want to be around him. Hate uncle of mine, like, but most of the time in families, and and it's not even just like black families or Puerto Rican, it's in families in general, it can be someone that abuses someone or whatever, and they just like sweep it in the rug. Like, it never happened. Like, what goes on in this house stays in this house. Type stuff. And it's like, oh, what goes on in his family stays in his family. And you will never know that something happened until years later. So, like, I'm glad that I speak out about stuff like this. Even if I'm reaching one person, like, I know that I'm helping them. But, like, having gone through that, it really hinders relationships. I don't, like, I forgot your question, Angel, in the last live, and you had said something about, um, like, having a significant other. I don't know what you said, but I know you said something. It was tripping really hard. Am I trying to move? Um, it's crazy because yeah, it makes sense. Not really. I mean, this depends on the person. Like, if I can open up to somebody and let them know what happens to me, or whatever the case is, it's cool. But I feel like that in the past, before you would tell anybody what happened to me, it did. It like really affected a relationship or like whatever I was trying like talking to somebody. It really did because like I'm not trying to get too deep, but I remember I was 19. No, before that, like I was in high school, and like high school, people lose their virginity. They do this, they do that, and it's like it's so crazy. Like my friends thought that I was a virgin because I felt like if it was taken from me, then I'm a virgin. I don't want to tell everybody that I've been abused by my uncle. Like that's you know what I mean. So when my friends were out doing their thing, like I would just be home chilling. Like I don't know, and I really didn't have a boyfriend in high school. Like any school, like you know what I mean, like middle school or high school. Like I would talk to people, but it would be like I wasn't as close or like try to get really, with people because I mean we trusted you played a part and I didn't even know. It's like when you as you get older you learn so much about yourself. Yeah. So now the person that I'm with, like I'm open about everything with him. He understands, he knows, we talk about it, I vent, all that. And hopefully the live don't go out again, but it seems like it's tripping. I don't know. Yeah, it is. Because I can be myself and I can just like, even if it doesn't make sense, like I'll just like talk about it. And he understands. So that's a good thing. You're like my best friend. Like people that you would think that like family members would be more like willing to talk to you and not like I'm not gonna say judge because some people like you as you talking to somebody the things that they're saying it doesn't sound or seem judgmental to them but how it affects you or how it comes off to you is like you're judging me. You want me to like be over something. You want me to be okay when I'm not okay. It's a process. So it's cool to have somebody that really understands. I feel like, and it's crazy because I know a lot of people don't talk about that with whoever they're with because it's hard to talk about. You just want to forget about it. And that's what I know that I did. Like, you've heard, yeah. Like, even though, like, technically I wasn't. But now it's a good feeling to talk to somebody that cares and loves you or loves me. And make sure y'all like, share if you want. Yeah, sure, Angel. And I'm like always here if you want to talk, vent. Thank you, Angel. You're loyal. You're welcome. Why are you saying thank? Well, I guess I get why you said thank you. I just want to help anybody that I can. It doesn't even matter. Like, and it's crazy. Before, like, I started this YouTube thing, or like, even some time before, like, I didn't know that, like, it happens to both. I didn't know that women can be creeps too. That's what I call like pedophiles, molesters, rape. Like, they're creeps. That's what they are. I didn't know it was like both and how it was and all that stuff. I feel the same way because how can like because people are so quick to if they've never been through it, it's like they don't know how to talk. First of all, to you is like it's coming off like you put a. I know me when someone is talking to me about it and the things that they say if they're saying something that like I don't know even how to explain it, but when they start to say certain stuff that's like doesn't make sense, I put my guard up and I'm just like, oh, okay. And I don't say nothing. That's how I am. Even if someone has been through the same thing as you, and that person is so called healed and they're fine, and it's like, oh, I've been through this, but look at me now, type stuff, and I'm just like, well, everyone heals differently. Everyone is different. Nobody's the same. So what you mean? Thank God that you're perfectly fine, but there's a lot of people that are not fine. Yeah, that does make it worse because if we're on the same page with that, it's like your manhood is tested or you know what I mean? It's like or your boyhood, whatever happened, it makes you feel less than. And it's crazy because well, with me when it comes down to like I'm like a really deep thinker or whatever, right? So you know the saying, hurt people hurt people. Got a video about that. Go look back at that. Um, it's like so what caused these people, these creeps to hurt someone so deep? Like were they hurt before, so that's why they do it? Or they just don't care. You know what I mean? It's like it's so much. There's so many levels to this. And it's like if you if you don't have an open mind or you've never been through it, it's like you can come off of the wrong way to a survivor. I'm not gonna say victim. I'm gonna say survivor. True. Because I feel like you shouldn't do it. Period. Doesn't matter what happened to you. Why would you want somebody else to feel your pain? People are so sick and they don't. And it's like, this is me. This is another like part of my trust issues. If I see someone, I'm not gonna like, right? And that's what happens. Angel, that's how I think. I feel like I still have bottled up anger in me, and sometimes I don't know how to express it or what's even wrong with me. So it just comes off just like to the people that I love and care about, which is bad. But this is me. If I see someone, it doesn't matter who they are, if they're whatever. If they look a certain way, or they give me a certain vibe, it's like, oh, he's a creep, or oh, you can't tell the females because it's like, you know what I mean? You can't tell females, but it's like, well, I know that I can. I mean, if they give a certain vibe towards like kids or whatever, then you'll know. But it's like Yeah, no. It's like I used to ride the bus because you didn't open up about it, or like you were so angry that it caused you to lash out. I remember being on the transportation bus, and this man, like, he was so weird. He creeped me out. Like, he'll just like look at you and or look at me or whoever I was with, and it would be so, hey, Michaela, how are you? Make sure you like or and share, right? Because you didn't know how to process it and you didn't have nobody to talk to. I know, like, I don't know. I can be really snappy. Not even to this point, like right now. Like I can be fine, and then it's like I get in one of my moods, and I don't even know what's wrong with me. I'm just like, what, like, and then it's like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. Something got to be wrong with you. It's a process, and like I never like been violent, but like the thoughts, like, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I can spot a creep, a creep a mile away if it's a dude. But I didn't. I don't know, just like I get vibes. Me too. That's like with me. Sometimes I snap before I could even process to even break because I don't know. It's just like it happens. I know that I have to work on that too. And like again with the dude in the bus, he was a real creep. I don't know. I don't care if he never touched anybody. He was just a creep to me and to like a lot of other people. And then like if I'm around, if any of my like younger, it doesn't matter who they are, if they're young, if they're kids, and I see somebody being weird, I'm just like, oh no, like y'all need to go in the house or y'all need to stick by me because this person is weird and being a creep. And yeah, I remember like reading, and I shared this with my boyfriend last night. Someone, these two ladies were like was trying to talk to her about God being was talking to this female about God being a woman, and they have Bible study and this and that. And right, you need to, because when you don't, when you lead, like when you don't, something can happen or anything. So like so the two ladies were trying to talk to the younger chick or whatever, and she wasn't having it. So she was trying to walk out to her car, and she seen the same two ladies trying to talk to another female. And so as she was walking to her car, she seen a man that was on the phone, and the man was following her. And if she wasn't thinking, like, she could have possibly got kidnapped, but as I was reading the post, she didn't say anything about like telling a security guard or nothing like that. So if the other girl got snatched because she wasn't thinking or didn't think nothing of it. People are so, it doesn't matter if they're female, young, old, if they're male, young, old. People are creeps. And I don't know, I just, that's why I bring awareness to it, because anybody can be a creep and lure you in and hurt you and whoever. It's crazy. It's like, oh, is it trust issues or being paranoid, or is it just like having your guard up and being prepared for whatever? I'd rather be prepared. You know what I mean? Like, I know that by that happening to me, and it was my uncle, and my mom trusted my uncle to watch me, I know that was like probably super, like, I know she probably felt super guilty because that was her brother and she didn't expect her brother to do that or whatever. So, like, it makes me like when my kids are not gonna be around any and everybody, and that's just how it is, family or not, friends or not. Like, I feel like nobody this might sound bad, nobody can really be trusted because it could be the person that you trust the most will hurt you. Right, like somebody that say they love you. Like, I've heard stories or some people have vented to me about their fathers, their mothers, their whoever, people that are supposed to be protecting them and being there for them that has hurt them. Right? Let me make sure my kids are good. They're like, even if like I'm gonna be with my kids, like stay home, mom. Like I don't, and you don't want to be like that, but at the same time, you do have to be like that. Teachers, grandparents, like anybody can be creeps, and then it goes into having trust issues or the simple fact of I've been hurt, so I know what to expect. Like, I watched episodes of like Steve. I don't know. People say it's not real, whatever the case is, but the situations are real because they happen. So you have the parents, right? It's like, what? Why you? Because you don't know how to take it. Because are they saying it to be like genuine, like your kid? Oh, they're cute, or are you saying it because you're looking at my kid a certain way? I be thinking the same thing. It makes in me like it's crazy because if someone has never been abused, they're probably like, what? Like, everybody's not like that, but you don't know who's like that. So I'm gonna have my guard up and be prepared to fight. It's crazy, but this is the world that we live in, where there's nothing but creeps, just bad people that don't care. They're heartless and they just want to hurt whoever they can. And you have some people that sell, like I don't know the story. I forgot the little girl's name, but her stepfather was watching her, and the mother was like thought that he was like like raping her or touching her or something like that, but she still let him watch her, and it's like, are you dumb or are you just dumb? Even if I would break up with my boyfriend and I would meet somebody new, my kids, I wouldn't have anybody with my kids. Like, it might sound like, okay, well, your kid's gonna have to eventually meet something, whoever you talking to now. No, maybe to like say hi. This is, but like be around them. No, because you just never know. You could be around someone and you could be with someone for years, and then for those years they're hurting your kids. Like, and you'll never know until your kid speaks out or you see it for yourself or whatever the case is. I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. I'm just so, I don't know. I don't be on edge, but I remember I was working at a place, right? And this older dude, he he was like a regular customer or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, hi, you New York?" Like whatever the case was. I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, y- oh, your hair is nice. You have beautiful skin." Um, it was just like asking me like questions and like you know what I mean. And I'm just like, at first, was like, okay, like he's just a super nice person. And then it's like, okay, every time you come in here, you talking about, oh my, your hair is nice, or oh, beautiful this and beautiful that. Like, thanks for the compliments, but like, are you being a creep right now, or are you just like being? It might sound bad, but my head always goes to like, if someone's being overly friendly, is like, what are your intentions? Like, and I don't want to be like that, but you have to be. I have to be like that because you never know. But right, but yeah, trust issues will play a big part. And it doesn't even have to, like I said, it doesn't even have to be about someone being sexually abused or it can be abuse period. It can be somebody like cheating on you. It could be anything. Like I when I talk, I don't like I base it off of my experiences. My experiences with being sexually abused, but it's about everything else. Yeah. Yeah. And it was crazy because I'm pretty sure like I was cheated on a lot, maybe because like all my relationships, most of my relationships were long distance relationships. But this particular, like when I really knew, it was crazy. Like the dude, I mean, I don't want to like sound mean, but he wasn't really my type. But I guess it was something about him that obviously I liked because I was going with him. And it was so weird how it happened, but the short story time, but the girl that he was trying to talk to was also talking to my sister's boyfriend at the time, I think. I think that's how it happened. So as my sister's boyfriend was getting caught up, he ended up getting caught up too, the dude I was with, because it was the same female. So I broke up with him. And it was like I didn't want to be with him anyways. And I just like I mean it kinda hurt because like damn, like you wasn't my type and I wasted my time. That sounds harsh, but I wasted my time with you and this is what you did. Like that was a slap in my face. Like it was crazy, and then I ended up finding out some other stuff about him like years later, which is weird. It was crazy, but yeah, I've been cheated on before, and that gives me reason to like always I question like, and I don't want to be like that, but question the person I'm with now because not always question, but like I don't know. I'm gonna get deep, but not too deep. I always say that. So the dude I'm with, like, been together for a long time, on and off. So at first, I didn't know, like, why is he? Why do you want to talk to me? Like, because my self esteem was so low. Because maybe because of me being sexually abused as a kid, like my self esteem was low. Like it's weird because at school, this is my go to outfit, like a hoodie and some jeans and sneakers, right? And then like, and sometimes just what's the word from what? Oh, sorry. I would like to show off my because I at the time I did have big boobs or whatever. So I can never pronounce this. I don't want to sound stupid. Promiscuous. I was kind of like that. So, but my self esteem was still low, so I didn't know like what he wanted with me. In my head, I felt ugly. The only thing that I had that I felt was good about myself was my boobs. um, and it's like, like you really don't want to be with me. Like it was thanks, and it was like me like constantly like not all the time, but sometimes I'd be like what is it, like why are you with me type, because I self esteem is low and maybe trust issues, but he helped me a lot with my self esteem and just like knowing that he wants me for me, my flaws and all. Yeah, I wasn't trying to get too deep. Can't put all my business out there like that. Yeah, I guess like no, but that also like it's crazy because I don't know. I guess I'm a hard person sometimes. I feel like sometimes I just push people away, or I try to push them away just to see. Like it sounds so bad, but I don't know. Sorry, that's yeah. I know I'm weird. I'm weird. Like I always say, like I'm weird. Something's like wrong with me. Oh yeah, for whoever that's watching this, because besides Angel, because he was on yesterday with me. But I was saying that I was gonna try to go live every single day this week, and yeah, and it was making me mad that that my stuff was being stupid. Right, everybody has their like flaws and all that stuff, but sometimes I'm super like, how can you push someone away that loves you, wants to be with you, and only you, and you still push them away? Any more relationship questions before I go? Right, it's like I think I'm hard on myself like a lot of times. I'm like hard because I'm just like, why do you act like that? Why do you treat him like that? But it's like you said, what I've been through, but I'm the type to not like want to use that as an excuse. I think I'm gonna get off at 10 to be yeah, just to get some time or whatever. Well, it's only one person. I'm pretty sure it's. Let me see who it is. I mean, I don't know. It's probably Angel, most likely. Do you have any more questions? But like, I be feeling like that. Like, I don't wanna use it as a crutch. In a way, I don't want to. I don't because it's like you trying to push someone away or you act a certain way when you don't mean to, and then that person finally gets fed up and tired. What are they gonna do? They're gonna just be like, you know what? I love you, but I gotta walk away. Even though it's like you don't want them to. It's like, what do you expect someone to do? Getting deep. I mean, this is about relationships. I guess I have to get a little deep, a little something, something. Because of what you've been through. I mean, obviously, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like, because yeah, I be asking stupid questions sometimes. I mean, because you don't want to. It's not. You don't want to get hurt. You've been hurt in more than one. Like you've been hurt in that way. It's like the ultimate hurt. So you don't want to feel no other type of hurt. You know. Oh, here's these. Like, it's so many levels to the pain. Like, I'm being hurt sexually, abused, and all that stuff. And then someone that you love hurting you is like your heart breaking each time. I mean, because for one, do you mind getting deep? Wow, that's like what the fuck? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss, but like, wow, that's messed up. Especially if you're like being loyal and you're doing what you have to do for, you know what I mean? Wow, I'm sorry. And it's crazy because like going off your picture there, you like the assuming like, oh, he's a player. Just by going off like your picture. But yeah, that's good that you never cheated. But it's like bad because she cheated on you, and it's like it's always the good ones that get cheated on. Because I feel like no, I'm not gonna say that. It's like the same. Yeah, I'm sure. You don't know, like even if you somebody has the whole package and it's like they get cheated on, it's a slap in the face. It's like, what's wrong with me that you can't be faithful type ish. And it'd be like, it's not me, and maybe that person would say like, it's not even you. Nothing's wrong with you. It's like, it could be them. And that's the thing. Me, I can admit, I had if I had back then, if I had a like a so-called boyfriend, whatever you want to say, whatever, um, I would always talk to like one other dude, just to like it sounds bad, but like I told you yesterday that my best friend, um, cause you're loyal and all that other stuff, but he every dude that I talked to or whatever, like I always had another person to talk to. Like when I wasn't on the phone or whatever with that one person, I was talking to that like another person. It sounds super bad. It is bad because I shouldn't have did that. Even if like I felt like the person was going to cheat on me, I shouldn't have did that. Yeah, really had them, really had them. So when you get with someone that's like loyal, don't cheat, loves you for you, it's like maybe you think that your karma is gonna come back, or maybe the fact that you just have trust issues to the point where you think that they're gonna do the same thing these other dudes did or whoever, and it's like, yeah, yeah, it's a process. Like it ain't been easy. Like me and who I'm with now, and we've been through a lot. Yeah, and most of the time, like I told him, like, oh, I was on the phone with my friend, or oh, I was doing whatever the case was, because I felt like if they didn't take me serious, why should I take them serious? But growing is a good thing, a good feeling, because you know that you're better, is like a better you. I got 6 minutes before I get off of my phone. It's going days like 120%. And I'm trying to like stick out until 10. Maybe I'll wait until my thing says 50, and that's 3 minutes. I don't know yet. But yeah, I did. Yay. Even though I didn't think that the live was going to end up working, because my phone be acting stupid. I was like, oh my gosh. And hopefully, like, I mean, I might even, like, I like chatting with whoever, but it's like you, because you, like, keep the conversation going. So, like, I'm not, like, I'm talking to myself. And the other person that was on here, so I wasn't, like, talking about, I don't want to be, like, looking and sounding dumb talking to myself, literally. I'm an awkward person sometimes, so, yeah. I got, how many days left? I guess I can end on. I know, right? I might try to do it. Like, I don't want to do it too early because I know the time zones and all that other stuff. But I don't want to do it too late either. I'll see. Whoever gets on gets on. Like, if you got my post notifications on and you like available, then cool. If not, then hopefully somebody watch the playback. All right, I'll get okay. I'll do it on Facebook. I think I said it. I think I said I was trying to do on my social medias, but I'm gonna say I don't want to say a time though, because I don't want to. Maybe I could just say like 5, maybe 6 Eastern time. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Cause I really do want to like. I mean, it's good interacting with people and all that stuff, and instead of like sitting down making a video, having my boyfriend edit it, because I don't edit my videos. Instead of that, it can just be live, like a whole conversation, vibing, good vibes, and all that. Right? If they watch the whole thing, well, even if they don't watch the whole thing, they can skim through it. Don't matter. And like, I feel if people that are new will watch my old videos, they'll understand me more, and why I'm doing this. Like, right? Things. So yeah, you gotta get deep, even though it's hard, because who wants to get that deep with all the personal stuff? Thank you. That's a good thing. I can tell because you stick through, you know. Thanks. That means a lot because I know that it's so much that you can talk about with being like abused in any type of way. And it's like stuff like that I haven't even like. I mean, me, I'm not like I said, a deep thinker, so it's not even just what I've been through. It's just like me having an open mind to everything. That's good. Yay. It feels good with somebody, like you can relate to somebody. And it'd be like genuine, like support, relate. Like you can have a whole conversation and not be like awkward. Because I can't talk to a lot of people either. It's like, I mean, I'm not gonna say that. It just depends on the person, I guess. Got 2 minutes. I'm gonna get off at 10. Even though I don't want to get off, but it's like I did. I completed my mission. Maybe I can talk about the topic that I'm going to do tomorrow because I write stuff down a lot, and maybe like do a preview of the topic. So maybe hopefully somebody's interested. I mean, I know somebody gonna be interested or whatever. I'll come up with something. Well, I got one topic already. It was like instead of just doing a chit chat, it can be like a topic and it go from there. I'm random, so I'm a random person, which is like a good and bad thing because I can skip from one conversation to the next conversation. It just goes. And now I'm waiting until 10. It should be a few more seconds. Or maybe I should wait till I get to 53. I like even numbers. I'm weird. Thank you. Do the same. Thanks for tuning in, watching, interacting with me. Thanks. But no, wait until wait. I'll let you know like a few more seconds, then we can get off. I'm gonna get off. I'm weird. I know. You're welcome. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully. Hopefully.